Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Year of the Batman, and today's BTAS episode is See No Evil, and this is just another guy is the villain. I mean, completely new guy. As far as I know, I've never heard of him or made any comic book appearances. So it starts off. There's this guy, and he has the ability to turn himself invisible with this magic suit, and you see him go into this little girl's room, and I immediately thought is, please be a father, please be a father, please be a father, please be a father, because it's really weird that you have to turn invisible to go into a little girl's room. So the little girl, I don't know how old she is, but she's gotta be young or stupid because she thinks this guy that's able to lift up her doll and bring her jewelry and whatnot. Like she thinks that's her imaginary friend called Mojo, and he brings her actual jewelry and stuff. Um, and he's just like, hey, just here to give you all these gifts and lavish you with love and all that stuff. Excuse me, a little late here. But anyway, he sneaks off, and the mom comes in, and she's like, "Who are you talking to, sweetie?" And she's just like, "Oh, just Mojo." And the mom's like, "Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah, that makes sense." And I'm just like, "Dang, you should maybe listen to what your daughter is talking about because, even though he's invisible, you can still hear him talk." But whatever. So anyway, he overhears from her that they're planning on moving soon, and that really upsets him. So the next day, he goes to, and I guess it's a jewelry convention or something, and he steals from all these rich people all their jewelry that's being sold and whatnot. I'm just like, dude, you can turn invisible, rob a bank or something, oh, excuse me again. I'm a little bored here. But yeah, he starts stealing all these people's jewelry in the middle of the broad daylight, so lots of people are witnessing this, and Bruce Wayne just so happens to be there. So he sneaks off to the bathroom and he pursues the guy, but the guy does get the better of him. It is kind of neat though. Batman does throw a huge thing of wet paint on him, and he presses a button on his suit, and it heats up and melts the paint off of it. I'm like, all right, that's kind of neat. That's a good way to avoid detection. So anyway, he beats up Batman by turning invisible again and just getting the better of him. So the next day, Wayne goes to oh god, excuse me, I swear the episode's not that boring. So he goes to Wayne Enterprise, and he's trying to look up because there was some kind of invisible cloak experiment that he heard about, and they're like, oh yeah, well, the guy that was working on it died, but his assistant's still working on it, we think. So he goes to visit the assistant as Batman, and the assistant tells him, "Oh yeah, this material it works just fine, but it kind of poisons the target or whoever's wearing it. Oh, it also turns them crazy." And I'm just like, why did you add that part in? The poison does make sense because it's an unstable material, but how the fuck does it make you go crazy? Um, so Batman, he's like, all right, so who the fuck else knows about this thing? He's like, oh well, some of this material was stolen recently. Yeah, I only had one other assistant. I'm just thinking, this stuff turns you completely invisible, and you knew it was missing, and you didn't bother to call the authorities. Dude, you're kind of an accessory to all this at this point. So, anyway, Batman, he learns the name of the guy, and he goes to his wife's house, and he's like, hey, have you heard anything about your husband lately? I'm on the lookout for him. He's in grave danger. And at that time, he, as Mojo, the father, he like goes to his daughter and he's like, "Hey, come with me. We're going on an adventure." And she's like, "Okay." And it's so funny. This kid is so stupid, but she picks like the dumbest hills to die on. So Mojo, her imaginary friend, takes her to a car, and he's like, "Get in. We're gonna go somewhere." And she's like, "Oh, we'll get in trouble if they see me in the car and it looks like nobody's driving." And I'm like, "That's what you're worried about?" So he takes off his mask and he's like, "Hey, I'm your dad." And she's like, "Oh crap, I can't be by you. Mommy said you're a bad man, and if I were to ever meet you, I had to run away." And he's like, "Okay, well, you're getting in the fucking car right now." So it, really dumb enough. Batman's like, "No, she won't," or something like that, and he like swings down and knocks him out, even though he has a trank gun with him. And I'm just like, Batman, he just took his mask off, like just sneak down real quick and shoot him in the head to to tase him or whatever. Like, why would you give away your position? But so he knocks him down, but the guy, he gets into his car and he turns on the car, and it's really cool. The whole car is covered in that material, so it's invisible. So Batman has to avoid an invisible car coming at him, and he winds up on the roof of the car, and there's like this neat little chase scene going on, and you can see the paint slowly ripping off the car, so there's like half a car showing as they're going about it. So eventually he drives onto the train tracks, and they both have to, abandon the car because they don't want to get fucking squashed. So then the fight takes place under a water tower, and the Invisible Man, he's beating the shit out of Batman until Batman, he like uses some, I guess they were ninja stars or something. He shoots it at the water tower, and he can see where the raindrops are falling on him, and he's like, "All right, now it's fucking on." So he beats the hell out of him, and yeah, the day is saved and whatnot. And then again, the little girl is talking about me, and she's like, "Yeah, we're moving away. He'll never be able to find us again and whatnot." And the mom comes in, and she's like, "Who are you talking to, sweetie?" And nobody's there, and she's like, "Batman." And she's like, "Oh, okay, I believe you." And obviously, it's Batman because you see his like feet on the roof, and I'm like, "Batman, that is the second time you've checked on children without parental consent. I know you have the best interest at heart, but please stop doing that. Like, just hello, it's me, Batman. No threat here. Just want to make sure everybody's okay. Everybody's okay. Cool, cool. Bye. Like, do that, please, for the love of God. Please do that, Batman. Stop checking on children without their parents knowing. I don't like that. Once again, I know you mean well, but stop it. Um, but anyway, that's the episode. Short, sweet, simple. Rating wise, it's a pretty good episode. I don't really have much negative to say about it, but it wasn't like over the top phenomenal. So I'll probably give it a 5 out of 7. The concept of an invisible man, and like the mother daughter, like crumb bum of a father relationship was interesting. So yeah, just good 5 out of 7 episode. Bye.